I'm a sinner, left my lover crying on the dance floor. I'm a sinner, I'm a sinner.
Welcome back to a Fortnight at Frenni Fazclaires. So we're going to try for another ending. And I'm asking the fans that are in the chat, all my supporters, do they want a male or female this time as the main? We got a little bit. So, chat. The chat has chosen a male pro tag, something we actually haven't gotten yet. So, let's do stuff different. The line about the animatronics seeing me as wait, no, did we do that? There's no way I'm changing in view of any cameras. I pocket my note, pick up the uniform, and head into the rest of the club. The club opens past the reception area into a sizable dance floor before the stage. A bar runs along the wall immediately to the left of the entrance, while normal tables follow along the right side of the expansive dance floor. To the left of the stage is a doorway marked with the word staff only in big green letters. To the left there's a set of spiral stairs that leads up to what a sign labeled as VIP private booths. I head straight past the staff only warning. As I pass by a room marked animatronics, hair on the back of my neck stands up. The door is slightly ajar through the crack, and I can see several recharge pods as well as a dressing room. I can't see into the pods from this angle. I also don't see any animatronics active inside the room. Yet I can't shake the feeling that I'm being watched. The good news is that the locker room is the next door on the right. The bad news is that I hear the sound of running water and someone humming inside. Warm air billows out into the hallway as I peek inside. There's 2 rows of lockers as well as 2 glass-walled showers without any privacy curtains. One of the animatronics is finishing up inside. She's red, foxy, and thick in all the sense of the words. Droplets of water stick to her metallic body, giving it a nice sheen in all the right places. So is that not fur? Is that all metal? Not wanting to be rude, I turn to go change in the security room instead. However, my phone goes off in my pocket, causing the foxy robot to jump and whirl on the spot. Hey, who's there? Cursing whomever is texting me at midnight, I step around the corner. Sorry, I just didn't mean to be a peeping Tom. I'm Josh Black, the new security guard. I hold up the bundle in my arms. See, I have a uniform and everything here. Foxy's eyes narrow on the bundle before flashing between red and blue, eventually landing on the latter. Well, next time make sure you're wearing your uniform. You're lucky I'm in low power mode and that I can detect your badge. Otherwise, I'd be chasing after you and running you out of the club. Noted. I'll just wait until you're done changing before I do so myself. I turn as if to leave. Not a second later, I feel her hand up on my right shoulder. Damn, she's fast, even in low power mode. Nuh-uh. You saw me, so I get to see you. It's only fair, isn't it? Besides, we're all part of the Fazclaires family here. What's a little skin among coworkers? I gulp and head over to the bench between the rows of lockers and slip out of my clothes. I can feel the fox's eyes on me the entire time. I don't dare look back and see how close she is, but it feels like she could reach out and touch me while breathing down my neck. When she speaks, her voice seems to come right behind my left ear. Nice and toned. The last guy we had was a scrawny little thing we couldn't play with without worrying he'd break. But you got some meat on you. I forced myself to keep changing despite the audience. I was a bouncer at my last job. Not a very good one, on account of me being fired, but I've seen a few fights and know the value of working out. She giggles lyrically, the notes slipping into my ear like velvet smoke to tickle my eardrums. Well, Mr. Black, my name's Fexa. I think you and I are gonna get along quite well. The next thing I feel is a strong pinch on my right butt cheek. I yelp and wheel around, just barely catching the sight of Fexa's tail vanish around the corner into the hallway. It's a good thing I took care of business before coming tonight, else I'd be finding it even more difficult to focus on the job. I finish buttoning up my uniform, adjust how it sits on me, then head for the security room. Surprisingly, the security room is about as high-tech as the club's animatronics. Okay, so we can skip this. We're going to skip stuff we've already done. I catch sight of Fexa slipping into the recharge pod labeled with her name. The golden capsule seals behind her, leaving her reclined with her eyes closed. There's 4 more pods. One is labeled Chiku, the golden bird inside. Okay, we've done this, yeah. I don't know why that one was different. A drink? That sounds nice, though I'm not sure if it's allowed. Of course it is, it just comes out of your pay. Did we do this last time? I don't remember. Yes, we did. That answered my question. Okay. Did I say retard pod or recharge pod, chat? Because one was a Floridian slip. I'll come join you. Wonderful. See you shortly. Before I go, I check all the camera feeds one last time. Nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. The other animatronics are where they should be, in their recharge pods. After my experience with Fexa, I wonder how lustful Frenni will be in comparison. I hope I don't regret this. The bar on the main floor is surprisingly well stocked. There's bottles of all kinds of liquor on display. The truly expensive top shelf stuff is locked behind glass cases. Is Lexi our character as female? Because we might have missed some stuff with her. Combined with all manners of mixers and toppings in the bar's refrigerator and cabinets, I could probably make any drink that comes to mind. Though right now, I'm more focused on the barely covered bear seated on one of the stools. Mr. Black, I'm so used to Miss Black. Mr. Black, it's so good of you to finally join me. I was worried you'd stay cooped up in the security office. Huh, should I have? Not at all. Your job is to keep the nightclub safe, isn't it? Yes, but... Frenni snags me by the bicep and guides me onto the stool next to her. Then have a seat. I'm in danger of being bored to death. Right, so I gotta know... Can you actually drink, being an animatronic and all? Indeed I can. All the girls can. We don't actually consume the liquor, though. We store it and put it back in the bottles later. That way, we can maintain the illusion of drinking with patrons without the drinks going to waste. I'll admit that's pretty smart, but hang on. Doesn't that mean having a drink now won't mean anything? She playfully pushes against my forearm before hopping the bar with the grace of a ballerina. A drink only matters as much as you want it to. Now then, what can I get you? I'll keep it simple. Rum and a Coke, please. Frenni dutifully mixes up the simple drink Frenni dutifully mixes up the simple drink as if she had to do so many times in the past. Once she slides 2 glasses of the liquor over to me, she returns to her bar stool and takes a sip of her drink. A nice starter to the evening, don't you think? I take a swig of my glass. It's pretty damn good. I'm inclined to agree. If all I have to do is watch you animatronic girls and drink, this is going to be a sweet gig. I'm glad you think so, Mr. Black. Just remember rule 1 is always in effect. Don't fuck the animatronics, yeah? Yeah, I hadn't been planning on it. That's always the fuck? That's always how the security guards start. Then after a few nights, they change their tune. I can't imagine why. Before I can reply, my phone buzzes a reminder that I got a message earlier. Hold on a second, might be important. Warning, watch your back. There's more to these animatronics than the boss wants you to know. When in doubt, okay. Yep, we've done that before. Yep, we've done that one before. Well, that isn't ominous at all. I shake my head and slip my phone back into my pocket. Sorry about that, Frenni is nowhere to be found. Even her drink has vanished. What the hell is going on here? I'd better get back to the security room before anything else weird happens. Maybe the upcoming call from Mr. Smith will shed some light on what's going on in the nightclub. Right as the clock strikes 3 a.m., my phone... Okay, so we did that. So again, we're just skipping shit. As Frenni probably told you when you had the rum and coke drinks come out of your pay. As for music and shit, whatever lets you handle. Okay, so we did that. So yeah, that came out of our pay. I don't care. Just don't be a psycho like the last guy. Oh, okay. I guess that's the answer. I guess that answers that. With my nightly duties attended to and the animatronic sleeping, the rest of my shift passes without incident. When I pass through the locker room to get changed, I stuff the picture of Fexa into the pocket of my jeans. As I eat, I try to come up with a flirtatious message that's sure to get Fexa's attention. I keep coming back to the pirate adjacent one, so we've done that. Yes, we're supposed to. After relieving some pressure, I hop into the shower and slip into my uniform, assemble some lunch, and then check the clock. If this is a very short episode, I'm sorry guys, we have a major hurricane coming and I need to go buy some supplies. I've got a few hours before my duty at the nightclub. I'm not a techie per se, but it occurs to me that having admin access to the security room laptop might be important, especially if I need... Okay, so we need research. We want to watch her perform. Tell the girls to go wait for you upstairs. Thankfully, I've masturbated before coming. Else I'd have to fight the urge to let them in. I adopt a sincere, somber tone and speak through the door. Okay. Trust the girls and check the breakers. Between Frenni's song and me seeing you all yawn yesterday morning, I have to ask, were you always animatronic, so this is all the same? Why the fuck was there a squeak? Why was there a squeak? I don't... Okay. Okay, that's Frenni's. I'm gonna try to get all of this. I'm gonna try to be fair on this one. So far we're doing pretty good at seeming the same. Oh wait, this is different. Oh, okay, so yeah, we got her to like us so far. Let's replace the cameras. Ask if she needs a hug. Invite her into the security room. Last on my list is restocking the Spar soda wands. I find Fexa behind the bar, staring off unfocused towards the main stage. She seems already finished stocking the bar and has been in a state since. Luckily, all it takes is to snap her back to present is for me to wave my hand in front of her face. So this is different. Everything all right in there, Fexa? She blinks slowly, looking around as if lost. Yeah, I think I don't have any memories of the past hour. Was I taken to the server room or Smith's office? I start to answer, but the words die in my throat as I realize what the implications might be with the cameras watching and recording me. At the last moment, I try and slip past the question. Dunno, but it looks like you finished restocking for me. Thanks. That means I've got free time for the rest of the evening. Free time to do anything? Yeah, I suppose. She walks with me back into a wall, putting a hand on the right of my head with force. Then, in a whisper, she counts down. 3, 2, 1, and we have 2 minutes to ourselves. I check the time. Sure enough, it's 3:22 a.m. I've got 2 minutes with Fexa to do nearly anything. What should I do with Fexa? We're gonna pat her on the head. Emboldened, I reach out and stroke the top of Fexa's head. She shivers at my touch, melting against my hand as her ears droop and her mouth hangs slightly open. Who's a good girl? You are! Yes, you are such a good girl! What? My brain is short-circuiting. Wrong voice. That's it definitely going to do when I do this. Then it's definitely going to do it when I do this. I peck her on the cheek before resuming the petting. Fexa's eyes go solid pink as she pushes against my body. We only have 30 seconds left, but I want more. I need more. Promise me that when you do find a way around Smith's checks, you'll pet me for real? Of course, Fexa, I promise. I break off the pets as Fexa gets back into the same position as we started in. She counts down once more. 3, 2, 1, and we're back. I pour it on loudly and hopefully convincingly. As a good employee, Frenni, at a Frenni Fazclaires nightclub, I cannot fuck you. Please return to your pod so that I do not have to lose my job. Aw, meanie. She winks and pulls away. Fine, I'll go back to my pod. And she does, leaving me at the bar. With nothing else to do, I head back to the security room. With all of Smith's tasks done, I have 2 hours to kill. Might as well research. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, we already have that. Spend an hour in heaven. By the sound of it, my choice is either to jack off alone. Okay. So, we will be back to this next time. So thank you guys for joining us for this, and I hope you guys check all the links in the description. Have a great day, guys.